All right, here we go, guys. We got Rotom Washed Up versus Twimberly. This is going to be an exciting battle. Okay. So they could lead with Arcalodon Sableye here to start getting like Rain Dance and Electroshot. The problem with that is the Diggersby. Maybe they could maybe Rotom could lead Diggersby just with that threat in mind. But then again, they could lead with Mega Scovillain instead, which would be very bad for the Diggersby. Very, very bad. So I could see maybe a Rotom Mo lead with maybe Alolan Ninetales. I don't know. It just depends on what they're feeling. But Mega Scrafty could also be a really good lead. But the Scovillain threatens a good amount of like the physical attackers of this team. Basculegion female doesn't really care, but the King Gambit is very threatening. So we'll see what they lead. The Espathra, if it does get led, will be out of hand very quick. So let's see what happens here. Basculegion and Rotom, okay. With Scovillain and Espathra, ooh. Okay. So Espathra's gonna want to get a Calm Mind off here. But it's not really hard. Well, I mean, okay, Shadow Ball will hurt, so maybe... They'll probably Protect first to get a Speed Boost, and then go for a Calm Mind, and then live a Shadow Ball. But the Scovillain could easily just redirect it, right? So I'm thinking here it's probably going to be Electro Web from the Rotom to neutralize the Speed Boost. And then probably just launch a Shadow Ball. They could also go for Surf. Okay, so yep, there's a Protect from Espathra, so it's not taking any damage this turn. Double Protect, okay. Okay, so they went for Muddy Water with the, ooh, Eerie Impulse, that's clever. Okay. So Eerie Impulse and Muddy Water from the Basculegion. And then, oh no, the Speed Boost from the Moody, oh no! That's not good. So now, both the Espathra and Scovillain are very fast. Depending on what moves Scovillain has, it could overheat the Rotom, or it could Giga Drain the Basculegion. I imagine a Espathra is going to Calm Mind here. That's what I imagine. I wonder if it's going to go for Baton Pass. Shenanigans. We'll have to see. But it could be just the same play. It could be just Muddy Water, Eerie Impulse. Or, if they have Electro Web, I would probably say do that instead. Bring these speeds down. And then you don't care about redirection. But let's see what happens. Okay, Overheat. Okay. Poor Rotom. See ya. Okay. So Rotom's gone. That's a shame. Yep, there's a Calm Mind. No redirection though, so there's likely a Shadow Ball coming in from the Basculegion. Yep. Dang, that hurt! Wow. That's Spell Tag? Citrus Berry Espathra, okay. Alright. What's... I don't know what she has in the back. It's probably either Diggersby or Mega Scrafty. It could be Ninetales. Ninetales would actually be pretty good here. Oh, okay, so it's Scrafty. Scrafty is not in a great spot. Depending on how it's trained, I imagine a D-Gleam from the Espathra would probably pick up the KO. It is 4 times weak. But then again, Scrafty is incredibly tanky. Like, it's massively pokey, so we'll see. But it is +1, so... Okay, Protect. Probably just for the Fake Out, right? Ooh, oh no. Typical. Leech Seed, fun. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate miss. Okay. So Scovillain's still 100% healthy. Espathra is really low. There's really not much else to do here except, like, maybe Muddy Water again, and then, yeah, to avoid the Rage Powder, just Muddy Water, and attack. Yep, there's the Deagling does. Wow, it took that well. Holy moly. That's nutty. Ooh, special defense jump, that's pretty good. The burn doesn't matter. Poison jab, okay. So Scovillain's down. But you're burned. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so here's Sableye. Now, Sableye could just be very simple and set up screens. And then it makes it harder for Rotom to actually win. There's no need for Will-O-Wisp because they're already burned. What does Rotom have in the back, though? It's gotta be Diggersby, right? Like, it's gotta be Diggersby. She loves that rabbit. Yeah, okay, there's... Okay, that hurt, actually. Knock off. Yeah, that's not gonna do any damage. Oh, okay. Well, yep. There we go. Fish is gone. That's okay, though. What's in the back? What's in the back? It's gotta be the rabbit. It's gotta be the rabbit. Yep, the rabbit. Okay. Okay, so here comes Diggersby. Okay, so obviously the Scrappy's burned. But what else? What else are we gonna do here? Diggersby is very threatening because of huge power, so this Archaludon is not safe at all. But the Sableye might have Prankster Will-O-Wisp. So if that Diggersby gets burned, it's over. It's pretty much over. Wash instead. Okay. Okay. If the Diggersby picks up a one-shot here... Oh, close. That was Life Orb boosted too. Holy. That must be... That Archaludon must be extra heavy in defense. It has to be to survive that. That's crazy. That's stab boosted, life orb boosted, huge power boosted. And it survived. Okay. Now, Sableye has Foul Play, so we'll see how much damage that does. Ooh, okay. Okay, hold up. Hold. It's not over yet. This Diggersby is still very threatening. I don't know if Quick Attack will pick up a Spathra from this range. I don't know. I have no idea. But it could. It could in theory. It just depends. on how the Spathra's trained. I imagine if it took a Shadow Ball like that. Okay, I think Rotom had to call this, so let's see what they went for. Oh! Oh! Hold up! Hold up! This is huge! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is huge! Okay, if Quick Attack picks up the KO, then Rotom wins. Whoa, Diggersby. Oh, so close. Oh my god. Does this KO? It's not No. Wow. Okay, so I think Diggersby has this. I don't think Rotom can lose now. Wow. Diggersby, the legend. That's crazy. Woo! Alright, game 1 goes to Rotom after a very burned game. I'm still kind of surprised though there was no King Gambit out of Twimberly there. They'll probably switch that up. But here's the thing. Scrafty doesn't care about King Gambit's attacks. So maybe King Gambit's not worth it, even though it would get a +4 boost if it gets double intimidated. I don't know. I'm just gonna... There we go. So now you can see everything. So they led with Scovillain and a Spathra last game, Twimberly side. They'll probably switch it up and maybe lead Archaludon Sableye. They might go that route. Or they might stick with the same leads. I think the same leads were fine. The Espathra just, like... It didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. Rotom could stick to the same leads, or they could switch it up, maybe go Alola Ninetales to get Aurora Veil up. That would be really good. And you don't care about a burn with Ninetales, so maybe. Okay, so same leads for Rotom. Alright. Yep, I had a feeling they would switch to this. Okay. So now the Basculation is very threatened. This is a Rain Dance Electroshock turn for sure. But Twimberly might call this, and they might just launch, like, Dragon Pulse or something instead. The Archaludon's not threatening the Rotom that much. So Rotom could... The Rotom Mo could probably go for... maybe a Volt Switch or something to reposition. Or they could go for maybe Light Screen or something like that. But Rotom's position here is a little bit weird. Like, it's good and bad at the same time. I wonder what they're going to do with the Basculegion. No Switch Out at all, but no Rain Dance either. Leaf Storm, okay. Just get some chip down. I expected Volt Switch. White Herb Rotom, okay. That's a smart. That's very smart. Snarl's very good there. Oh, what attack! Okay. So now this Archaludon is very threatened. Okay. So now, oh wow. Okay, so now there's an interesting dynamic. So, which Pokemon do you quash now? I don't think quashing the Basculegion is worth it anymore. Yeah, I would expect so. That's very funny. Muddy Water. So it's a foul play coming up from the Sableye. Act Drop? Ooh, that's one. Eerie Impulse. That's smart. So now the Scovillain is already -2 before he even gets an overheat. No, what? Okay. Yeah. So watch the Scovillain get a special attack Moody boost. Just completely invalidate that. Ah! I called it. Oh, Moody's such a dumb ability. I hate it. Alright. Diggersby. Alright, so... that was funny. Excuse me. The Diggersby is very not in a good spot. It will get burned if this Scoville Mega Evolves, which it will. So I think Rotom has to swap here, but what's in the back? Oh, okay. Playing with fire, I see. Oh, Rotom doesn't care. Rotom is going to get burned. It could be Lumberry on the... No, it's Light Orb. No, we already knew that. That hurt. Okay. My allergies are kicking my butt, guys. I'm sorry for if I sniffle. So what's going on here? So, I don't think Diggersby wants to stay in. I think it really wants to switch out because it doesn't want to get burned. You don't want this thing burned. I really wish, I really wish that the Arcanine was still in though, because that soak was just hilarious. Okay, so switching in Scrafty. Ooh, a double. Ooh, hold up. Okay, Arcanine comes back in. Oh, okay. Well, it's gone. Nice crit. I mean, you're burned now, which is really not good, but, I mean, it might be fine now, since it's actually just gone. Okay. So they switched it. Okay, so they swapped around with a Azumarill, so no Spathra this game. It kind of makes sense if you ask me. A Spathra really didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. Like, it didn't even take the KO with a Dazzling Gleam on a 4 times weak Fairy Pokemon. But Azumarill is about to get intimidated. Diggersby is still threatening, but I imagine an Aqua Jet's about to hit the field. But Rotom has to be careful, because if they don't expect it, it could be a Belly Drum. So I think Rotom has to attack with both Pokemon into Azumarill, just in case. That's what I would do. If in closed team sheet, if it's an Azumarill, I have to fear the Belly Drum. So this is a Poison Jab coming out for sure. Oh, okay, fake out, sure. Wow, even burn, that still really hurts. Okay. Well, Diggersby did its job. That's fine. I think Rotom's probably okay with that. So now she can go for Poison Jab. Excuse me. And probably, I mean, the problem here though is that Azumarill will always live a T-Bolt, I'm sure. I'm sure it's EV to live a T-Bolt. Or maybe it lives one naturally. So Scrafty could take out the Arcalodon, but there might be an obvious Sableye switch in. So I think you just double target the Azumarill. You just don't let it move. I think that's the play here, because our Caledon is not really threatening any one-shots here at all. And it's not electroshotting. Okay. So the Sableye's coming back out, which means Sableye's probably dead. Okay. But did you click Poison Jab? No. Good call out. Okay, I think Rotom has the game then. I don't think Rotom can possibly lose. Now it's just T-Bolt, Poison Jab, game over. Now, if the Azumarill's speedy, it could probably take out the Scrafty in one shot with Play Rough, but I don't know. I don't know what the speeds are here. Okay, good game, good game, good set. Wow. GG's. That was a 2-0. Yeah, that was a very good set, y'all. Very, very good set. I'm surprised that the Spathra just didn't do anything. I mean, Spathra can get out of hand real quick, but anyway. All right, that was week number 1. Thanks for watching. All right, this is Carson versus King Fury. So this one was recorded on my phone during the spectator mode. It's because Carson and King Fury scheduled their battle at the exact same time as Evan and Jay, so I couldn't watch both on the Switch at the same time for obvious reasons. I only have, well, I have 2 Switches, but I didn't set up the other one. So I recorded this one on my phone. It's going to look a little different, but you should be able to see and hear everything. So here we go. Okay. Alright, well, there's the Steelix. Okay, so we got Politoed and Swampert, Greninja, Staraptor, Excadrill Superior versus Zard and Venusaur, Raichu, Snorlax, Hydreigon, and Steelix. Remember, this is not Mega Raptor, and it's not Mega Raichu. These are regular. So we'll have to see what they're gonna do. So Carson doesn't have a way of abusing Sand Rush. There's no sand. There's no T-Tar. I suppose one of these Pokemon could pop a Sandstorm, but I highly doubt it. But Excadrill is still going to be very useful. We'll have to see if they went, well, what the Raptor build is. If they could have gone for the Choice Scarf Final Gambit set. We'll have to see if they run that. I kind of expect King Fury to lead with Zard and Venusaur as just overall just probably the strongest lead they have. Mega Swampert will be very devastating. Let's see what happens. Yep. Cool. Staraptor and Excadrill. Not the leads I would have expected out of Carson, but it's still fine. It just depends on what the Staraptor is going to do. Again, it could go for a Final Gambit and just remove the Zard, but there's a Sleep Powder threat on the other side. And there's no I mean, it could go for Tailwind with this Raptor, I suppose, but the Sleep Powder threat is very real. So we'll see what they go for. Now, Excadrill can one-shot the Zard if the Zard is not running a defensive build. So let's see if they go for that. I could see a potential switch here. Okay, Protect on the Zard. No Mega Evolution yet. They're probably scouting for the Final Gambit. Brave Bird, okay. That doesn't really give us much info, though. Okay, Rock Slide. No harm done this turn. I don't know. Let's see what they do. I mean, the Sleep Powder threat is still very real. I think Carson could have gotten away with the Tailwind there, for sure. And then he would have been in a fantastic spot. But I don't know if he's running Tailwind on this Raptor. We also don't... Oh. Sorry, that's going to happen a couple times. So... I don't know. He's not going to switch in Polito here. That would be very bad. Here's the Mega, so the Sun is about to hit the field. Okay. Oh, Sludge Bomb. Okay, so no Sleep Powder. Weather Ball into the Excadrill. It's probably Sash. Yeah. There's no reason not to run anything else on Excadrill. Okay. Double Connect. Good. Okay. So Zard is not bulky at all. Zard goes down. Clean KO. And if the Venusaur is also running Sash, that is broken. Raichu. Okay, so there's Fake Out pressure on the other side here. The Staraptor is also heavily threatened by a Thunderbolt. Or Volt Switch. Okay, so Excadrill goes down. Okay. Not bad. It does get the poison, which may or may not be relevant. Oh, okay. Bye-bye, Venusaur. Does the recoil remove the Raptor? It's actually probably relevant for the poison now. Oh, it's very relevant. Oh, it's very relevant. I mean, okay. But now Carson is winning the weather war. If Politoed is in the back, he won the weather. Swampert. Okay, so it's probably more than definitely Politoed. Uh-huh. Cool. So Carson is in a really... He's in a really good spot right now. He could easily just go for Protect Earthquake, and there's really not much King Fury can do about it. I think Raichu does learn Grass Knot, so we'll see if they have that. But another thing that Carson can do is if he has Perish Song on the Toad, now's a good time to use it. Oh, there it is. Oh. Is there a belly drum? Nope, body slam. Good lord. That was a crit. Oh, and he got the parrot. That's not good. Okay. Oh, it's Citrus Berry Toad. Alright. Well, the Raichu is going to be removed here. But Snorlax is also pretty threatening. Especially if it does decide to go for a belly drum. Well, actually, no. I doubt King Fury will do that now, because then Swampert just removes it next turn. Wave Crash. Okay. I don't think that's necessary. I think Earthquake would have been fine. Protect the Toad and Earthquake. Seed Bomb on the Lax. Uh-oh. Oh. That's probably the game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Oh, my gosh. Seed Bomb on the Lax. Ooh. Okay, well, Carson's got to make note of that. Yeah, that 4 times weakness is rough sometimes, for sure. Yeah. Maybe a crit weather ball? Oh. Okay, so Carson needs a triple protect here to win the game. Big rip. But he revealed the Perish Song. I don't think that was the move, man. But it's okay. It's okay. Carson played that well. It's just see the grass coverage, man. There's the para. Feels bad. Okay, well, King Fury takes game 1. Well played, both of you. Well played. The seed bomb on Snorlax was huge. Carson did a great job scouting, but... Alright, here we go. Game 2. So, King Fury's up a game. Now, let's see how Carson adjusts. Now he knows that there's a lot of grass coverage on that team. So, we'll have to see how he makes an adjustment here. I think you could probably bring... I think Superior might be good to have in the back. Because it's fast and you can set up Substitute. Greninja might be okay to bring here. He might just run it back, though. I mean, the 4 he had was fine. The problem is, obviously, he needs to remove Raichu and Lax. I wouldn't be surprised... You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he leads with Swampert here. And then has Politoed for a switch-in after Zard sets the Rain. Raichu Venusaur, okay, so no Zard. Okay. So there's no Zard to set the sun, so this Venusaur is going to be slower than both of these Pokemon, I mean, no matter what happens. There's probably going to be a Fake Out here. So I would recommend either a Double Protect or a attack with both Pokemon. Alternatively... Okay, so there's Protect. Oh, the Venusaur outspeeds. Okay. Maybe I didn't notice that in Game 1, but... Oh. Alright, well, Sash is broken. As I didn't notice that. The Venusaur, unless their speed tied, but... Carson's Excadrill might be adamant. Whereas the Venusaur is probably timid for that to happen. It's okay. Both of King Fury's Pokemon are now threatened by the Excadrill. Earthquake is 100% free here. Okay. In comes Charizard, maybe? Okay. Raybird. Oh, it's just dead. That's not Sash, then. That's a different item. I don't think it's Life Orb. Could be a berry. Alright, they trade 1 for 1. Let's see what the Excadrill did. If it's a Rock Slide? Oh. If it was a Rock Slide, that would have been an insane call. It would have been an insane call. Here's the Swampert. So now, Carson can bait out the rain, or the sun, I mean, by protecting both Pokemon, and then seeing what King Fury does. Alternatively, he could call the Protect on the Charizard and just attack the Raichu. But the Charizard likely has Solar Beam, so that's kind of a risky play. I think just double protecting is probably the best play here. There's a Protect, yep. Swampert protected first? Oh. I guess he doesn't care so much if the Excadrill gets flinched. Okay. So, if this Zard is not bulky, that means it's probably very fast. So... Excadrill might be going down this turn then, because Carson cannot switch in Politoed here. He has to wait until the Zard Megas. Zard could switch to try and win the Weather War later, but then the Raichu gets to launch a Grass Knot. Yeah, there it is. Bro, that's rough. That's rough. I just realized there's no Mega Evolve. Oh! Okay. Interesting. So he... Okay. So King was trying to avoid Mega Evolving and just Will-O-Wisping, because then the Rock Slide probably doesn't KO, but it missed. That is huge for Carson. So now Carson has the weather. Politoed will always survive an attack from the Raichu. But I wouldn't be... I mean, I think now Protect Earthquake is incredibly safe. Yeah. Yeah, huh? Yeah, that's incredibly safe. Okay, cool. Might be going to game 3 here. Pretty good, pretty good. Yawn. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Snorlax is cooked. So now it's what? Just Iron Head or Rock Slide, and then Weather Ball. I mean, Perish Song will also work here, because Politoed's slower than the Snorlax. But might not be needed. Yeah, I think Lex is just dead here. Okay. We're going to game 3. Very cool. Alright, here we are, game 3. So, I think... I think you bring Superior this time. I really think you do. Superior does well into... Oh, wow. They locked in real quick. I think Serp does good into everything except for that Charizard. And the Hydreigon, obviously. But I don't think he's going to bring Hydreigon. Yeah, Charizard and Raichu. Politoed and Greninja. I don't like this lead. I think Carson might have been trying to call a non-Zard lead. I think you have to swap out Politoed here. Greninja with Protean will remove its weakness to the Thunderbolt, but this is not a good position for Carson. I think he was trying to... He might have thought that his opponent was not going to lead Zard, but I think he got that wrong. Like, very wrong. So we'll see what they do. Fake Out's probably going to be turn 1, so I think a Double Protect is fine, but I think you need to swap this Politoed out immediately. I don't think that's needed. Okay. I don't know why you're protecting and faking out. That was a pretty good turn for Carson, not gonna lie. I think Charizard, you could have just attacked. Just Solar Beam. If you have it. But you have Will-O-Wisp, so there's a chance you don't have Solar Beam. Maybe that's why? I don't know, that Protect I think was unnecessary, but it's okay. It's still a very even game here, but Carson, you have to. I think you have to swap this out, bro. Now, another Weather Ball will kill the Raichu, I think. Unless he low rolls. Okay, Greninja swapping. I don't like that switch. I don't like it, man. If the Heat Wave's coming out, that thing is dead. Okay. There is Solar Beam. What was it went into? Oh, okay. Alright, so Carson's best play here is switch out Politoed, protect Excadrill. That is your single best play. Even if you sack the Greninja, it's okay. You just need to win the Weather War here, bud. Excadrill can pick up probably maybe a double knockout here with Rock Slide, but I don't think... I don't know, man. This seems very... Heat Wave? Oh, Weather Ball. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. See, that's why I said Protect Switch. So Excadrill's gone. It's okay, though, because Staraptor probably speed ties with the Raichu. So if you win the speed tie and you take out Raichu, I think you're fine. I think you should have protected the Excadrill, for sure. Unless you're not running Protect, but... So, I think... I don't know what moves the Staraptor has. Oh. Never mind. Alright. Bye, Raptor. I'm sorry. So now Carson's down 2 Pokemon. Oh no. This is looking really bad. And there's no Swampert either. Greninja's the fastest thing on the field, though, so ideally you could pick up a KO on the Raichu, and then just continue pressuring the Zard. The Zard's probably going to switch this turn for sure. There's no point in letting it going down to a Weather Ball. So Zard's going to switch, and I guess Raichu would go down. That would be my guess. Okay, there's the switch, yep. Into Venu. Okay, yep. That should pick up the KO. Okay, yeah. And then... Weather Ball probably into the Venusaur. Life Orb Greninja, okay. Yeah, but now the Zard comes in with the Sun and Venusaur is double speed. The good news is that Greninja is no longer Water type, so it's not weak to anything they throw at it, but it's... Greninja's not going to survive the turn, I don't think. I think you protect Greninja this turn and just launch a Weather Ball at the Venu. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna fix this setting where it locks itself. I didn't realize it was gonna happen during the recording so much. Sorry about that. Ice Beam, okay. No freeze, I'm sure. Citrus Berry Venu, okay. That's a dead ninja, right? That's a dead frog? Yeah, dead frog. Oh, man. Okay. 1v2 now, but with Solar Beam, I think King Fury's got this. I don't see how Carson can win this. Man, that's a shame. If he got the leads right, he probably would have had a much better standing, but he got those leads were totally in King's favor. Perish Trap, Perish Trap. That's not gonna help him. He's dead. That's alright. King Fury takes the set. Well played, guys. Well played, well played. Carson brought it back from game 1. You know, he took game 2 pretty convincingly, so that was a good set. Game 3, though, those leads. The leads sold it all, man. Thanks. Alright. Alright, let me get rid of myself here. So this is Jackal versus JR. Primarina, Mega Crab, Mousehold, Gourgeist, Crocodile, Talonflame versus Mega Dragonite, Helioptile, Caesar, Mega Glamora, Empoleon, and Incineroar. So this team, JR's team is interesting because he doesn't really have a Trick Room setter. Well, I mean, Gourgeist is, actually. But he does have Mousehold. And so, like, if he wants to go for Trick Room here, Primarina and Mega Crab are very, very good, but Crocodile and Talonflame, not so much. I don't think he's going to bring Talonflame at all, because Mega Glim is just very, very threatening. So, I don't know how to quite approach this. So, let's see. This was recorded on mobile, by the way. That's why you kind of see it elongated. Helios can D-Knight. Turn this down just a little bit. There we go. My poor ears. Okay, so right away the Dragonite is very heavily threatened. Mousehold could easily just click follow me, and then Mega Crab just goes Ice Hammer, boom, done, goodbye. Not even multi-scale will save that guy. So if I were Jackal here, I would probably switch Dragonite into maybe Incineroar or Empoleon. Nope, he's going straight for the Mega. This is very dangerous. But it might pay off, just depends on what he does here. Mega Crab. Big icy claws. Is that a Choice Scarf Helio? Okay. Ooh, after you! Oh, goodbye, D-Knight. Nice knowing you. Oh. After you is diabolical. Oh my god. I forgot that Mousehold even had it. You know, the only Pokemon in my few years of playing Scarlet and Violet I've actually seen use that move is Suian Lilligant. That's it. I think I knew before the Mousehold had it, I just never seen it use it. Okay, see that, I think that's what you should have done, is swap in Incineroar there. Nope, sorry. I did the same thing here where I recorded but didn't watch it, and now I'm rewatching it, so I apologize. I hope this doesn't last too long. Okay, so Crab protects. You can still see it, it's just dark. Fake out on the mouse. I'll have to remember to turn off that on my phone for next week. It's not gonna go the whole battle, I promise you, but like it's sorry about that. Okay, so Incineroar's on the field. It is very threatened by a Drain Punch from the Crab. And Heliolisk is just locked into Hyper Voice. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'll have that turned off for next week. Because I won't be able to record this on my computer every battle. A lot of it will be on my phone. Ooh, it lived! Okay. I mean, it's only 2 times a week, not 4 times. Okay, Mousehold goes down, finally. If Incineroar Flare Blitz... Oh, that works too, honestly. Because now you can get another Intimidate off. Caesar. Okay, that's a very good answer. Caesar's a great answer here. But what other Pokemon did JR bring? They brought the Flame. Oh, that's not good for Caesar at all. But See, now Jekyll's in a really bad spot, because obviously you want to switch Incineroar. I think you protect on Caesar and you switch out the Helio. Okay, I think he's doing that now. Okay, so he sees the play. Yep, get another Intimidate jump on both. Talonflame protected. Interesting. Oh! Uh-oh! Okay, no Drain Punch. Okay. If the crab clicked Drain Punch there, that would have been really bad. Okay. So, Crabominable is in a bad spot. Now Jekyll's in a great spot. I don't know really why the Talonflame protected. It didn't really need to. Because it had, unless it's Flame Body, it could be Flame Body. In which case, there's no priority on from Gale Wing, so the Hyper Voice would have done good damage. But now it doesn't matter. Why not kill the crab? Oh, Sash. I mean, Bullet Punch will still take it out. That's not a whole lot of healing, but still, why not take out the crab? Because now you risk it switching. It's probably Krook in the back then. If Gourgeist is not, it's probably Krook. If they didn't lead Gourgeist, it's probably Krookodile. Which will be a great switch in here because of Intimidate. Okay. Incineroar has Protect. Okay. I see you. Okay, Crab finally goes down. It's probably Krookodile, I have to imagine. If it's Gourgeist, I think Jekyll wins. What's the last Pokemon? It's Krookodile, okay. Jekyll's in a rough spot now. So Earthquakes are 100% free here. Caesar, if it has close combat, and also, Intimidate did not go off. This is Moxie. So, I think Jekyll's best play, protect the Caesar, switch out Incineroar, and sacrifice the Helio, and then get another Intimidate off. Because Incineroar is not going to last. But that Intimidate might be just enough to let Caesar do its job. And if Caesar has close combat, Krookodile will probably go down. Because it's not Intimidate. But let's see what Jekyll does. That's the play, I think. No switch. Uh-oh. Yeah. Rip. Talonflame definitely has Flare Blitz, right? Yeah, that's a Moxie, alright. Yep. Bye, Caesar. I mean, if Jekyll switched out Incineroar there and protected Caesar, I don't think it would have won Jekyll the game, but it would have given them a much better chance. Because then, there's a solid chance after that Earthquake does not kill Incineroar, depending on how it's trained. But now the game is effectively over. Unless Heliolisk gets a nasty crit on Krookodile. Nope. Alright, good game. It's alright, well played. Well played. Good game. Well played to both of them. Like I said, I don't think that switch out Incineroar would have won Jekyll the game. It would have made it better though for him. Alright, here we go. Game 2. I don't think Jekyll is going to let Dragonite go down that easy this time. I think Dragonite could be very, very good. Let's see if JR switches it up though and brings Gourgeist. Because if they can get Trick Room up, That'll be very valuable, especially with the crab. But Caesar will be a problem. Ooh. The pumpkin's out. Okay. That is actually brilliant, because Incineroar can't fake out Gourgeist, and Helio does not have an attack that can really do much to Gourgeist. A Follow Me Trick Room is unbelievably free here. Like, there's nothing he can do. Unless he has Taunt on Incineroar. Well, actually, no, because Follow Me will redirect that too, so never mind. There's no... Yeah, there's nothing. Ah, but preemptively getting Caesar in seems to be pretty good. Okay, so Trick Room goes up. Okay, yeah, there was nothing Jakku could do to stop that. Now, the question now becomes, does Gourgeist have Will-O-Wisp? Yeah, you can see me tapping a little bit there to prevent the lock screen. Okay, there's a Parting Shot. I think you should just attack the Gourgeist, to be honest with you. That's not really a great... Dragonite's not gonna be able to do much, man. Akaberry, okay. Flamethrower. Uh-oh. Oh, survive. Okay. So this Gourgeist is all bulk, no special attack. That is the only way that would have survived. Baton Pass. Ooh. So this Mousehole doesn't have an attack, I'm guessing. It's Protect, Baton Pass, Follow Me. After you. But now the crab is in. Dragonite is in a very rough spot, but you can switch back into Incineroar here, which is actually probably your best play. You don't want to lose D-Knight here, buddy. You need to stall out this Trick Room. Okay, Gourgeist leaves. I think that's fine. Mousehole comes back in. He didn't switch the D-Knight. Did you protect at least? Otherwise, you're dead. Okay. Wow, that didn't do nearly enough. Oh my gosh. I wonder what item is on that Caesar. I don't think it's Metal Coat. Because I think Metal Coat would have done 50% of Crab's HP. But Crab is in a very bad spot, right? Or not, Caesar. Very bad spot. I would switch out... I mean... I think your best play is to get Incineroar back in. But you don't want to leave Dragonite on the field. Now, what you could do is kind of call that, right? Switch out D-Knight for Incineroar and expect the Ice Hammer. I think that's what he's doing. Yep. Protecting, okay. That's fine. That gives you fake out pressure. Yep. Okay, good play by Jackal. Good play by Jackal. However, he's still in kind of a rough spot. How many turns of Trick Room are left? I think maybe 2. I think this is turn number 3. So, I mean, Bullet Punch will not go before Follow. No, actually, wait, Trick Room's up, so I think Bullet Punch will go before Follow Me here. I think. Don't quote me on this one. Faint. Wait, But you faked out Mouse. Oh. Huh? Oh, that was turn 4. Okay, okay. So Trick Room is gone. I don't think he's gonna Earthquake here. Because then he would damage Mousehole, unless he switched out to Gourgeist, which would be a very good play. So he could switch out Mousehole to Gourgeist and then just launch an Earthquake, and then that would be a free move. Caesar's in an awful spot. I don't think it has close combat either. I think it's like Bullet Punch, Protect, Knock Off, and maybe Bug Bite. Okay. Okay, you're just protecting. Alright, just to scout what the boy does. It's not Scarf Crook at all. I don't think. Okay, Rock Slide. Alright, so Rock Slide and Earthquake are 2 moves revealed so far. And it's Moxie. I mean, if it's Moxie, it might be Scarf. I don't know for sure, though. So... assuming it is Scarf, I think switching in Helio might be a fine play. I think you kind of just have to let Caesar go down. Unless... you could just take the Rock Slide with Incineroar and get a Parting Shot off. But I mean, that seems... if you flinch, that strat is dead, and you probably lost the game at that point. Okay. Oh, Caesar had Sash! Oh! Okay, yep, there's the Helio. Good damage, but it's not enough. Okay, if that was Earthquake instead, it could be Scarf. Because if he switched in Gourgeist, Earthquake was just a better move. Unless he was expecting a Dragonite switch in, which isn't likely. Okay. Gourgeist does get access to Ally Switch, by the way. So there is a chance of that coming in. But Heliolisk actually is in an okay spot. Because Hyper Voice, while it won't hit Gourgeist, it will do good damage to Crocodile, which could mean the knockout. And then Incineroar can just attack Gourgeist. There's no Trick Room right now, so... let's see how much damage this does. Wow, okay, cool. So, Crocodile's down. That's very good. Gourgeist is also down. Okay. Okay. Jackal is clawing his way back in. Well done. Like I said, if Crocodile clicked Earthquake, it would have been so good. I think the game was over at that point. But he probably just didn't want to take a risk on a Dragonite switching. Alright, so Mach Punch is available for the Crab, which will kill the Heliolisk from this range. It will not kill Incineroar. But Parting Shot is very free here. I would absolutely Parting Shot. Heliolisk will probably go down, but Parting Shot will be really, really good. Burn? No. Well, that's a shame. So I think because there's no Intimidate on the Crab, that's why I want a Parting Shot, because then you switch out and you get an Intimidate drop. Because there's no Intimidate on the Crab, I think Ice Hammer just wins and there's nothing Jackal can do about it now. I don't know if an Intimidate would have saved it with the multiscale, but it would have... There's a chance, right? But I think, unless you have... well, what you can do is protect Dragonite and launch a kill the Mousehold, and then you can go for like Draco Meteor. But that might be too obvious. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. He read the protect, which is that's totally reasonable. I mean, Jackal's best play was to protect the Dragonite and kill the Mousehold with Flare Blitz, and then from there, then you can like drop a Draco, and it might pick up the KO on the crab, but not anymore. The game's over. I think Ice Hammer just absolutely just crushes this dragon now. Man, After You is so diabolical, especially on a fast mon like that. Goodbye. Well played to both players. Well played. Good game. So, JR wins week 1. Okay. Evan versus Jay. So, we got Mega Chomp on Jay's end, along with Mega Lucario. That's regular Gengar, that is not Mega Gengar, so there's no Shadow Tag. Corviknight and Basky Legion versus Evan with Mega Gardevoir and Mega Steelix. Or no, wait. Actually, I don't think it's Mega Steelix. I think it's just Mega Gardy here. I can verify real quick if that's Mega Steelix or not. I don't think so. But they also have Noivern, Luxray, and Farigiraf. It is not Mega Steelix. Okay. Their other Mega is Mega Pyroar, which they didn't bring. No Torkoal either here. That's interesting. So, I guess Evan really wants Jay to get the sun up. Or the sand up, excuse me. So there's that. Well, let's see what happens. The Medicham is very, very versatile here. Turn this one up a little bit. The phone recordings are a little louder than the computer ones. Okay, so we got Garchomp and Tyranitar versus Medicham and Farig. Okay, so Trick Room is an obvious play here. The Medicham could simply just remove this Tyranitar. Like, just remove it. But I think Evan White really wants to get Trick Room up first. And I'm assuming he's running Colbur Berry. I would assume. So I don't... And Tyranitar is not going to Mega, so there's no... Unless it's running like Black Glasses, I don't think it'll knock out the Farig. So Fake Out plus Trick Room is very, very free here. But Evan could be real cheeky and just remove the Tyranitar with a fighting attack. Or Ice Punch the Garchomp if it has Ice Punch. Okay. Ow, that did 25%. That's crazy. Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay. Wow. Knock off. Colbur. I had a feeling. I mean, why wouldn't you against the Tyranitar, right? Alright, that's Trick Room. Yas. Alright. I imagine that Medicham has Ice Punch. I would assume so if you know you're going up against a Mega Chomp. But we'll see. I think Jay will probably suspect that, though. Probably. So let's see what they do here. They could just switch into Corviknight or Basky Legion. Or they could switch T-Tar to Gengar. Depends on what they expect Evan to do, but Evan is pretty free here to just launch attacks. Now, the Farigiraf really isn't doing much. So he might switch Farig out. Maybe for Luxray to drop an Intimidate. And honestly, that seems like the best play, because if... Yeah, see, obviously. Well, Luxray threatens Corviknight, so... Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that... Ooh. So now Tyranitar is the fastest thing inside Trick Room now. I don't think that went according to plan. Ice Punch. Okay, so Jay made the right call there. I did a good amount. That was 34%. That was good damage. Huge, or pure power, baby. Okay, so Tyranitar is very, like, is going to be the first to move. But it might be fully paralyzed. There's always that chance, right? But Medicham is very threatened by the Corviknight, too. So I think a switch here is very warranted. If he has Luxray in the back, now's the time. But again, it just kind of depends on what he brought. I don't... It could be Gardevoir in the back, but that's very risky. Because Corviknight might have Iron Head. Okay, there's Luxray. Okay. Mirror Armor will bounce that back, but if you're a special attacking Luxray, then this is fine. The double. Steelix. Okay. That's fair. Ooh. So free switches. Hold up. What does T-Tar do? Oh! Okay. So Evan got these switches in for free. That's pretty good. Now it depends how fast this Luxray is, because it's generally slow, but I don't know if it's faster than the Corviknight. It's definitely not than the Tyranitar this turn because of Trick Room, so... but Steelix... I wonder, does Tyranitar underspeed Steelix with the paralysis, I wonder? We're gonna find out. Steelix is in a pretty good spot, though. It can easily just go for, like, high horsepower or body press into the... Ooh, the double. Chopple. Clever, clever. Oh, let's survive. That was a crit, too. Good lord. That's a very, high defense... That's probably a very high defense, Tyranitar there. Wild Charge. That... Oh, the Mirror Armor. No, you should have gone special, my dude. Thunderbolt would have been so much better there. It's okay. One more Wild Charge will probably do it, though. So... Evan is pretty free to do the same thing. However, if Basculegion's in the back, I think there's only... Is there one more turn in Trick Room? Maybe two. There might be two, actually. So Basculegion can swap in. Now, Evan can call that if this Tyranitar is going to switch or not. However, I think it's safer. Okay. Yeah, there's Bask. Okay. Let's see if... Ooh. Okay. Let's see if Evan's big brain here. Uh-oh. I don't agree with superpower, bro. Luxray does learn Ice Fang. There's a chance. But I think Wild Charge into the Basculegion slot is probably your best play. You still can spam Wide Guard, but if Homeboy over there has Stomping Tantrum, you're kind of screwed. So let's see. It's either Wild Charge or Ice Fang if he has it. I think the safer play is Ice Fang if you have it. Because Farigiraf can... No, Farigiraf can't 1v1 the Bask. Unless it locked itself in the last respects. Okay. Sand back up. Oh, yeah, for sure. It could be Sand Veil. Might not have Ice Fang then. Medicham comes back in. Alright. Unless Evan built his Luxray to be very speedy, in which case that is a valid reason to switch, because Garchomp will outspeed in Trick Room. That is a special attacking Garchomp, too. So Intimidate does nothing. Okay, so this is the last turn of Trick Room then, right? I don't remember if the I don't remember seeing the text that the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So I think this is the last turn of Trick Room. So there's Ice Punch, which can just nuke this Garchomp, or you can hit the T-Tar. But T-Tar is faster right now if Trick Room's still up. So I think your best option is just to attack with both Pokemon, right? So Steelix can take out Tyranitar, Medicham takes out Garchomp. I think that's your best play. Oh. Okay, never mind. Trick Room might be expired, actually. I didn't see the text, but maybe I just missed it. Huh. Yeah, I think Trick Room's up already. Okay, well, the Tyranitar's gone. How do you deal with this Garchomp now, though? Depending on how the Luxray's train... If it has Ice Fang, that's always it's always an option. But how do you deal with Basculegion too now? So I think Jay's got this. I really don't think Evan can win anymore. Unless Jay makes a mistake. Yeah, how do you deal with both of these? You can't. Basculegion's faster. It'll probably take out the Luxray with last respects, and then... Well, maybe not, actually, because of the Intimidate. Well, So, there's a world where Basculegion does not take the KO on Luxray. Luxray lives. If it has Ice Fang, takes out the Garchomp, and then Steelix hits the Basculegion. There's a world. Not a good one, but there's a world. Just have to see what happens here. Wow, it does survive. Hold up. Oh, Garchomp's faster. Oh, but it hit the Steelix. Wait. What is Luxray doing? Hold on a sec. Wow, kaboom. Okay, so Basculegion's just gone. Oh, ow. Okay, never mind. Game's over. Alright, well, good try. If that Luxray survived... unfortunately, though, the Garchomp did outspeed the Luxray. So I still don't think... Even if Luxray lived that, I really don't think they could have done anything. Because now it's just Farigiraf versus Corviknight and Chomp. So Evan's going to have to reevaluate for Game 2. The problem is, I think this is kind of a rough matchup because... Sorry, got a notification. I think, thinking about Game 2 here, I think Evan has to bring Gardevoir. I don't think you can really rely on Luxray now that you know that Garchomp is faster. Like, you can get Trick Room up, but, like, Jay's got the tools to outlast that Trick Room. Okay, so Game 1 did not go well for Evan. The Garchomp was just too much of a pain. So I think he has to bring Gardevoir to this battle, but the problem is Corviknight. Corviknight resists everything that Gardevoir throws at it. So Luxray is going to be a big part here. I really don't think you bring Steelix. I think Steelix is just not going to do anything. Like, you can kill the Tyranitar with it, but it has Chopal. So, like, I think Gardevoir is going to do much better. However, if Jay suspects that Gardevoir will come, Mega Lucario and Gengar look really good. So I wouldn't be surprised if Evan decides to lead with Medicham and Farigiraf again. And then just bring Gardevoir and Lux in the back. I wonder if the Noivern can be useful. Don't know. Jay could very well switch it up, though, and bring Mega Lucario. It's not Mega Gengar, so if it is regular Gengar, it'll probably be Sash, but... Let's see. Alright, guys, what you got? Gengar and Basculegion. Ooh. That's different. Noivern made an appearance, along with Luxray. Gengar had Sash, and it's Scarf Basque. Okay, I think we figured that one out already, though. No Fake Out on either side. So... obviously, Tailwind will be very, very useful here. There's no Trick Room. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. Gengar does no Trick Room. But I don't know if Jay brought that. So, Tailwind just seemed pretty good here, and then you can launch a Wild Charge, but I think Garchomp switching in is pretty obvious. Oh, okay. Ooh, big reveal and a block. Oh, wow. Oh, he does have Ice Fang. Oh, okay, okay. That was expecting a Garchomp switch in. Oh, boy. This was an interesting turn one. Yikes. Well, I think Jay's in a rough spot now, actually, because Ice Fang or Wild Charge in either slot could be bad, especially if Tailwind goes up. I don't think Gengar's in a whole lot of danger. I think the other slot is more threatening at the moment. So I think it'll be Tailwind plus maybe another Ice Fang or Wild Charge. I think Wild Charge is safer, yeah. Okay, there's Tailwind. Is it Wild Charge? Sure is. Into the Gengar, though. Okay, no poison. That wouldn't matter, though. So, Noivern could drop a Draco on the Gengar slot, and then you Wild Charge the other slot. I think that's probably your best play. You could also Ice Fang, if you really wanted to, but I think Wild Charge is a little safer. Even if you switch in Garchomp, at least you get it out, and Tailwind is up. So I think that's your play. I think you Draco the Gengar, or you just attack it with whatever move you have, and then you Wild Charge the Corviknight. I don't agree with that. Okay. I mean, Noivern's still the fastest thing on the field, so you can still very well take out that Gengar. And then Luxray can take out the Corviknight still. But now that Tailwind is matched, and your turns ahead, like your Tailwind is staggered ahead of Evans, I think you have to switch out Noivern here. I think you need to save it, so you can get Tailwind up against the Megachomp. So I think you have to switch it. I don't know if you probably have Gardevoir in the back, but don't switch into that. That is very not smart. Okay, so he is saving the Noivern. Okay, he might be second the Medicham here. Okay, I kind of agree with that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Lucario. Did not bring Chomp this time. That's not good. That's not good for Evan at all. Okay, good damage. Good damage. Wow. Luxray is putting in some work. What item is on that Luxray, I wonder? Could be Citrus. You do have Fake Out here, but both Pokemon are just going to protect, I think. If your Tailwind expires this turn, you can Fake Out and then switch Luxray in for Noivern to get Tailwind back up. Yep, that's obvious. But you didn't switch. Big oof. Corviknight didn't protect. Yeah, that's big oof. Well, you do get a free switch into Noivern now, so you can reset up Tailwind. However, Bullet Punch is a very big threat right now. Yeah. This ain't good for Evan. This is not good for Evan at all. Now, there is a chance that the Lucario is a special attacker, which means Bullet Punch might not actually take the knockout. But the Corviknight's kind of an issue. But I mean, if Gardevoir successfully gets a Moonblast off and doesn't die, this is a great turn for Evan. But I have to imagine that this Lucario is about to Bullet Punch this thing to Kingdom Come. You know what I mean? Okay, Mega Guardy. Yeah. It's special. Oh no. Poor Evan. Yeah. I mean, he had no way of knowing though. I mean, if it was physical attacking Lucario, that Bullet Punch would have blown that Gardevoir out of the water. So, I mean, I don't blame him. He would never have known. Well, this is bad. So now, I mean, now that he knows that, Evan can easily get a Moonblast off on the Lucario and take it out. Because I doubt Lucario even has Bullet Punch at this point. And then Noivern, if it has a fire move, it could pick up the Corviknight. Oh. Uh-oh. I mean, okay, that was a smart play, but... Oh. Alright. I think the Lucario definitely outspeeds the Guardy. Yeah, you're one Flash Cannon away from death, buddy. Now, if you get a Protect off this turn, I think you have to... Oh, man. I think you have to make an aggressive read here. I think you have to read that the Lucario is not going to target Gardevoir. No, Noivern should outspeed the Lucario. So... Okay, here's Draco. Does it pick up the KO? It sure does. Wow. Okay. So Lucario goes down, but what does the Gardevoir do on the Corviknight? Place is not gonna do it. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. It's game over. It's game over. Now the Basculegion just comes in. If the Corviknight died there, I think you had a shot. I mean, maybe if you had like Shadow Ball or Mystic Fire, it would have done it. Because Hyper Voice almost took it out, but it wasn't enough. So I think now the Basculegion just comes in and clicks Last Respects and the game's over. Or Sludge Bomb. I don't know, it's not Mega Gengar though, so maybe you survive a Sludge Bomb here. But even then, like Basculegion, you can't beat the Basculegion. Well, you already know it's Scarf. You can't beat it. The only way you win this is if you click Trick Room and Corviknight protects. Oh, wait, whoa, huh? Hold. Okay, you do have Shadow Ball, but okay. No Trick Room, though. Oh, can you imagine? Oh my god. That would have been the most epic way of winning this game, is if you you went for Trick Room there, Hyper Voice takes him out with that next turn, and then Best Gouging goes down to a Shadow Ball. Oh my word. That would have been the most epic way of winning this game. But it's over. GG's to both trainers. GG's. Yeah, it's just a last respects away. Or you can even Aqua Jet and pick up the KO. It really doesn't matter. Evan's probably just deciding there's anything he can do here. It's okay, Jay will just misclick and choose his own Corviknight. Can you imagine? Well played, guys. Well played. Alright, so Jay takes the set. It was a very close set, though. Very, very close. Well played, guys. Okay, so for this battle, I came in a little bit late for the spectator mode. So the team preview screen is not here. But I don't think we came in too late. I think we have the first turn. So the Sneasler switches out. It's Sneasler and Goodra. He brings in Chandelure. This is Cinderace. And then I think Palafin was already out, and they switched into, I think, Whimsicott. Because Mega Floette just Mega Evolved. So I think Mega Floette was already in the field. Okay, they were both in the field. Okay, so there's an Encore. What did the Goodra use in the first turn? Protect. Okay, so it was a double Protect. Okay, I mean, Chandelure took that pretty well. Let's see. So, I imagine Cinderace wants Trick Room up here. But, they probably want to get rid of the Whimsicott first, because then they can Encore that. And Goodra needs to switch, yeah, obviously. Into Sylveon, okay. Sylveon should take a Fairy move pretty well, like pretty decently well. I don't know if this is a Calm Mind Floette, but here's the Mega Chandelure. This Heat Wave is about to hurt. Okay, so there's Tailwind. Oh, Trick Room is looking real good now. Let's see what they went for. Heat Wave, okay. I agree with that because if they go for Trick Room, Whimsicott can just Encore that slot. But that was really good damage. So now the Floette is the... Ooh, big burn. Okay, so Whimsicott's gone. I imagine the Palafin is going to come back in now because it heavily threatens the Chandelure with Jet Punch. Am I right? Am I right? Or is it going to be maybe Garchomp? Garchomp, okay. Why wouldn't you send in the, I mean, maybe just not to signal a free switch, but I mean, Garchomp threatens Chandelure anyway. I don't know, I feel like Palafin was a better choice there, but, yeah, just because Sylveon threatens the Garchomp, but, Cinderace's Pokemon are definitely slower. Tailwind is up, but naturally slower anyway. So, this is a very easy KO. Poison Jab, okay. I don't know what item it is on the Chomp though. If it's Choice Scarf, Cinderace can work with that. Okay. So I don't think this is a Calm Mind because it would have gone for Calm Mind for sure on Jacob's side. Here's the Sneasler. So Tailwind is up, so Sneasler is not the fastest thing on the field right now. And Earthquake is 100% free here. So Jacobs could easily just protect the Floette and just immediately go for Earthquake, but there is Fake Out pressure. So we could very well see a Fake Out on the Garchomp and then just a Heat Wave. Might even go for Trick Room. Yep, that was obvious. Okay, there's Moonblast. So Sneasler goes down for its trouble. Trick Room goes up. Okay. But you're down 2 Pokemon to 3, so it just kind of depends on... I imagine this Goodra has Ice Beam. 100%. If the Chandelure's only fire move is Heat Wave, I doubt this Float will go down this turn. Unless they have something like Overheat. Or maybe Fire Blast. Fire Blast will do it. From this range. Interesting. Okay, maybe just baiting protects, maybe? Yeah. That's fair. Okay, Heavy Slam. So we're not revealing an Ice move. There goes the Tailwind, but Trick Room is still a fantastic spot here. The Garchomp isn't really threatened unless the Goodra has Ice Beam. I have to imagine it does. Never mind. Probably doesn't. If it's going for Meteor, it doesn't have Ice Beam, but Garchomp goes down, which is important. That heavily threatened the Chandelure. But now you're minus special attack by 2 stages, which you can't switch. Okay, just Heat Wave, but it's single target, yeah. I imagine that. Okay. So now it's the Palafin versus the world. But what does this Goodra have? It's not... Palafin's not really threatened. Especially Jet Punch threatening the Chandelure. And I have to imagine Palafin is close combat too, so I don't really see a way in this Palafin losing. Okay. Well, that's one turn. Okay, Thunderbolt. Okay. Okay. Alright, so Chandelure goes down. Yep, nothing you can do about that. Thunderbolt damage is stacking, but it's still two attacks away from KOing. At least I think. So, Palafin has to have close combat, right? Like, it has to. Is it Scarfed? Wait. Is that Choice Scarf Palafin? Hold up. Unless he was just using Jet Punch to avoid the special defense drop. Nope. Oh, it's Scarf. Wow, okay. Blue Cinderace takes game 1. Crazy. Wow. I would never have thought Choice Scarf Palafin. When you have Jet Punch, you already have priority. I don't think that's needed, but maybe they had other reasons for it. Wow. Well played. That burn on Whimsicott was huge, though. That was huge. Okay, I'll put... Okay, so here's the team, just so that you guys can see the preview. I'll take myself out for now. It's Blastoise, Sneasler, Mega Shandy, Chandelure, Sylveon, Goodra, and Leopard. I don't know... If I remember right, they led with Floette and Palafin. I didn't get to see the first turn, so I don't actually know what was led. But since the Floette Mega evolved, I had to imagine it was already on the field. And I guess Chandelure and Sneasler. Alright, will bring me back now. Hello. Okay. So let's see what they lead here. Okay, that's probably the same as game 1. Okay, Shandy and Sneasler. Okay. So the Chandelure is very threatened by the Palafin. However, they have a very free Fake Out plus Heat Wave here. Or they could just They could just protect and rip a Dire Claw. I kind of doubt... Excuse me, I got hiccups. I kind of doubt that the Floette's going to protect. It could, but I kind of doubt it. Actually, no. A double protect does seem very fair here, but they know Chandelure has Trick Room. So it's like, do you really want that to go up is the question. So that's why I don't think they'll protect here. I think they'll either switch the Palafin out, and they'll launch an attack with Floette. Or they will protect Palafin. Okay, yeah, there's a hard switch. Okay. Into Chomp. Okay, I think Whimsicott might have been better there. Well, actually, no. Because they don't want to risk Heat Wave. I think their Jacob is probably anticipating Trick Room going up this turn. No Mega Evolution from the Shandy. Oh. Just to protect. Okay. So no Trick Room, huh? Ooh, they called that switch. Oh no, the sleep. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. So... Well, the Garchomp is Ariados this time. If this is a Heat Wave, that's very bad. I think the only reason they would even bring Ariados here if it has Aqua Berry. Okay, there's the Trick Room. Alright. Garchomp has a very solid chance to wake up this turn. But it's the slowest thing in the room right now. Well, actually no, Sneasler is. But okay, so that's Lefty's Ariados. Interesting. I think you probably want to bring in Palafin this turn. I think you definitely want to bring Palafin. I would honestly switch out the Garchomp. That was never going to do a lot. Oh, the dodge. The double dodge? Oh my goodness. Oh, but it's still asleep. Huh. So that's a little... Okay, that was a wild turn. Cinderace got lucky and then unlucky. Well, other way around. They got unlucky first and then really lucky. Okay. Garchomp is dead. The next Heat Wave, unless it misses again, will kill the guard. Will take out the Chomp. It's not Aqua Berry Ariados, so if this Heat Wave goes off, they're both dead. I think you probably need to switch in Palafin this turn. Like I think you need to preserve that Chomp for the Goodra that's in the back. Assuming it is in the back. Sneaser's probably going to switch out here because it's not really doing anything. Yeah. Into Goodra. Okay. Oh, that does no damage. Okay, this time it's a double connect. Okay. Bye, Garchomp. Ooh, that's so bad for Jacobs. Oh, no, that's so bad. Well. Dire Claw will be doing Dire Claw things. So now it's back to Floette and Palafin. The Palafin is in an okay spot, though. Like, it's okay. The cool thing about this turn is that you can... I think there's only 2 turns of Trick Room left. I can't actually check because I recorded this but didn't watch it. Now I'm watching it now while doing commentary, so I can't check. I can't hit X. So I don't know how many turns of Trick Room are actually left. I think it's 2 though. No protect from the Goodra, I think. Yep. Okay, no Draco Meteor drops this time. It does have close combat. But it does not KO. And that thing is Scarf. So there's no protect on the other side. Okay, there's another turn trick room. So that Palafin is dead. And there's really not much that Jacob can do about it. So that means it's just a free Heat Wave plus T-Bolt, and I think the game's just kind of over. Wow. Mega Chandelure doing pretty good. Oh, okay. I mean, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I mean, I would have taken out the Palafin, but... Oh. Energy Ball. Okay. I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair. Okay. Now Gouging leaves on the last turn trick room. Yep, there we go. Game's over. Sneasler comes in. There's nothing that Jacob can do anymore. Leopard. Okay. Chandelure is very... See, Leopard might have been a mistake. Well, no, never mind. Okay. I was gonna say, I forgot that Leopard had fake out for a sec, because, like, Floette could easily just launch a Dazzling Gleam, and if it picks up Chandelure, then the game could be very well over right there. Oh, sorry about the idle on the screen there. But Sunny Day goes up for no real reason. Alright, Cinderace wins 2-0. That was a good set, but that sleep on Garchomp was huge. Cinderace definitely had some better luck here. But good game, guys. Good game. Alright, DJ. Okay. No camera up. Okay, that makes things a little easier, actually. So, I wasn't quite sure how to approach this battle, honestly. Just because there's a lot of different ways that this can go. So it looks like they did bring Mr. Rhyme, too. So there's no Camerupt, no Umbreon. I mean, that makes sense because of Raptor. No Tauros, no Araquanid, so everything's a burn target. That's good. Alright. So I think Kangaskhan is definitely going to be led here. Which means we don't necessarily need Altaria anymore. Although Altarias are really good into the Rotom. But so is Decidueye, so that doesn't really matter. Let's bring Milo. Let's see how it goes. Good luck. Good luck, DJ. I think they still want to set up Trick Room, though, even though there's no Camerupt. Their team is still slow. Kanga and Sinistra, alright. Okay. Well, you're gonna fake out one of them. Let's double target that slot, that way we still get something out of it no matter which one he fakes out. If he fakes out the Zoroark, it's fine. I still get the Spirit Shackle. Okay. Let's see if it's Mental Herb or not. No Herb. Cool. That makes things real easy. Let's try that again. Now, I think he knows that the Milotic is Zoroark now, but... that's all fine. Okay. Cool. Ah! Okay, sure. Okay, so Sinistcha cannot leave the field. I'm also faster than the Con. That's interesting. So it must be like just no speed investment to make use of Trick Room, but that's the last resort build. So I can Feather Storm that. Okay, so Zoroark goes down, but it's fine. I can Feather Dance. No burn on the Decidueye, good. Do I want to go for Milotic here, or do I want to go for Raptor? Because if I go for Raptor, that's damage taken. Whereas if I go for this, I'm going to go for Milotic. Before we bring out Raptor. So I can do this. And Feather Dance the Con. That way that last resort doesn't hurt nearly as bad. Oddly enough, my Decidueye is faster, so it's probably just like no speed investment on the Con. Didn't kill. Nice. Oh, Decidueye went down? For real? Boo. Well, I'm down 2 Pokemon already. Great, now I have to bring in... Damn. Okay, so it's the last resort, version of the thingy. Well, I have to kill the Sinistcha. It's gonna go for Rage Powder this turn for sure. No question about it, right? And I definitely don't want another Machagacha. The Kangaskhan is -2 though, so, I mean, it's not going to do nearly as much damage, but let's just go ahead and take out the Sinistcha. Okay, so he's switching that. Okay. So it's Citrus Berry Sinistcha. Okay. I wish Zora could have done a little more there, but okay, so it's Lumberry, Kangaskhan. Dragalge doesn't get Trick Room, does it? I don't think so. No. We just dodged the Fake Out. And a potential Toxic. Could be flip turning to get Mawile in, but we'll see. There's no switch out here, so... Yep. Oh, so you double targeted that slot anyway. Interesting. I'm cool with that. And now we just launch attacks. Now, because there's no speed, I bet this Kangaskhan is pretty bulky, so I don't... You know what? I should have double targeted that slot. It didn't cross my mind. If it's no speed, it's probably just majorly bulky. And I am Jolly, so I don't know if this will kill. But at least I will be... Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't kill. Freeze? Oh. Life Orb. Okie dokie. Who's left? Mawile? Or is it Rotom? Mawile. Okay. Well, I'm +1 already. Do I make a read here? No, right? I just go straight for the attack. Yeah, I think we just go straight for the attack here. I don't think we bother. We want to get damage down. Especially because the Milotic's likely faster anyway. Oh, it could be Sucker. It could be Sucker Punch, I just realized that. But if it is, do I care? Hold up. Oh, that kills anyway. Ah, big rip. Okay, I guess we lose game 1. So even at +2... Ugh. I mean, it's probably going to be Sucker Punch, but let's just see. Let's get information. Okay. Crap. No burn either. Oh, but a miss. Hold up. I do have Icy Wind. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. I don't have my Icy Wind. Oh, I wish I got the burn. I wish I got the burn. Sucker Punch? No. I can play for a miss, but it won't matter. It won't matter. Because then Sludge Bomb just kills me. I have to play for a miss. It's okay. Decidueye didn't do as much as I wanted it to do. But then again, now we know it's Lumberry, so we basically had a whole turn wasted. Yeah. I could have clicked Recover there, but it wouldn't have done much. Unless it really did miss. But... okay. Try again, it's okay. Now we know that the Kangaskhan is Lumberry. Unfortunately. We could lead Staraptor. And Zoroark. kind of just want to lead Decidueye, though. I want to Feather Dance that Kangaskhan. Let's lead the same. I'll just play it differently. We don't really need Altaria because they didn't bring he didn't bring Camerupt. Okay. Mr. Rhyme probably has Trick Room for sure too, right? Probably also has Freeze Dry. Oh, this isn't... Oh, whoopsie. This is actually Milotic, too. Oops. Mr. Rhyme has Trick Room, though, don't it? Sure does. Oh, crap. Well, damn it. I can't stop Trick Room. Burn would be great. Oh, of course not. Oh, wait, he has Lumberry anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Crap. This is not good at all. I meant to lead Zoroark, is what I meant to do. Yeah, there's the Freeze Dry. Didn't do that much, but... Then again, because I'm majorly special defensive. Oh, and he called it. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Shit! He read me. He read me, lads. He's gonna know this is Aura, because no Intimidate. Yeah, I think I just lose this. I messed up. I was supposed to leave with Zoroark so I can taunt. He even targeted the right slot so I could get the taunt off, but big rip. Mm-hmm. Yep. Man, not good. Man, Lumberry was smart on Kangaskhan. There's 2 turns of Trick Room, right? Yeah, there sure is. The Kangaskhan is very, very weak right now. I mean, I just have to attack. If I survive the turn, then I can double protect, but protecting now just isn't gonna... It's not gonna help. Especially if he switches. Oh, right, because Feather Dance. Oh, man! Well played, dude. Man. I could have protected that slot, but I expected them to target this guy. For sure. Because why wouldn't you? Oh man, well played. I can hope for a crit. That's all I got. Okay, Psychic Fang. So it probably doesn't have Sucker Punch then, okay. I didn't have any stat changes at all, buddy! I have to hope for a critical hit here. That's all I got. Man, I should have brought Grim. I should have led Grim. I was so caught up on trying to stop Trick Room that I just, like... I should have brought Grim. Critical hit, please. No, of course not. It's okay. Well played. Well played. I messed up. I should have had Zoroark in the front to taunt the Mr. Rhyme, but I didn't click things right. I didn't even notice that I had Milotic as number 2. Should have been Zoroark. That's okay. Decidueye didn't do nearly enough. I thought Feather Dance was going to be a good play there, but it just wasn't. I didn't do nearly enough. Should have led with Grin. It's okay. It's alright. It's only week 1. Well played to DJ. Well played. Thank you guys for watching. Still going to be an exciting season, so we'll just have to pep it back up. Go out for week 2, but we'll see you then. Bye-bye.